He told her that as he was killing her that she wasn't going anywhere, that she was going to die.
So when you say he said told her, you're going to die,
Yes.
what did she do?
She started crying.
And what did he do?
He just kicked her and spat on her.
In 2019, 56-year-old Sean Finnegan and his 21-year-old girlfriend, Rebecca Dishman, lured homeless 36-year-old Jennifer Paxton to their Tennessee home with a simple promise: you can stay here. What followed was weeks of pure horror. Prosecutors say Finnegan beat Jennifer with a bat, shackled her with a dog collar, sexually assaulted and tortured her for weeks, starved her, burned her with a torch lighter, all while keeping her chained to his bed. His girlfriend, Rebecca, eventually took a plea, life with no parole.
Could you tell us about what happened when Jennifer came in?
She came in and I was putting the bed up and I was confused because I didn't know the woman, and Sean later came in and introduced us together. She made breakfast and asked to take a shower, and once she went to go take a shower, Sean asked me, "Do you want to kidnap her?"
But Sean Finnegan wasn't going to give up that easy. Even after everything came crashing down, he tried desperately to convince the police, investigators, and later the jury that his ex-girlfriend Rebecca Dishman was the crazy one and the real monster who killed Jennifer Paxton.
One night I brought this girl home for all of us to have fun. She took a shower, came downstairs. I went upstairs to go take a piss. When I came back down, she hit her. She is not all there, really. She's bipolar, schizophrenia, depression, all that. So I guess maybe she had a blackout moment or whatever. She hit her with a baseball bat. And I freaked out. I didn't know what to do. She was still alive at that point. So we brought her upstairs and tried to clean her up. And I went to work the next day. When I came home, she strangled her. And the only thing I could do was, I freaked out. I rented a freezer and I put her in the freezer. I didn't know what to do with her.
Facing overwhelming evidence, he tried to flip the entire narrative, claiming that his ex-girlfriend, Rebecca Dishman, was severely mentally ill and completely unstable. He painted himself as the reluctant good guy, insisting he never wanted anyone hurt. According to him, Rebecca had snapped, spiraled out of control, and committed the murder. All he did, he claimed, was help cover it up afterward, out of lingering concern for her, trying to protect her from the consequences because she needed help, not prison.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I went to work. When I came home, she was dead. And I didn't know what to do. And I was like, "Rebecca, what did you do?" She's like, "I just flipped out. I loved her and I covered it up for her." I knew it was going to come back. Where's she at? Where's she at? I don't know where she's at. She's the one who did it, not me. I just tried to cover it up for her. I mean, if I did it, I mean, how do you live with someone that did it for 9 months? You know what I'm saying? And we slept in a bed. I didn't do it.
Here's where his story completely unraveled. Rebecca Dishman had already taken a plea deal. She pleaded guilty to first-degree murder in exchange for life in prison and her testimony against him. Prosecutors made it clear her cooperation helped seal his fate. And Finnegan's defense tried to spin it that she only took that deal to make sure he got the death penalty. They painted Rebecca as vindictive, jealous, willing to spend the rest of her life behind bars just to watch him die. The jury wasn't buying it. Why would someone accept life without parole, no chance of ever getting out, just for revenge? It didn't add up. The evidence didn't support it. Forensic details, witness accounts, the brutality, it all pointed to Finnegan as the main aggressor.
She ate breakfast and we were talking, and after she ate breakfast, he walked her over towards the back door and was showing her a baseball bat. And then he started hitting her over the head. And I went into shock, and he yelled at me to go upstairs. And I came in and he told me to lock the door. And as I walked in, he was straddled over her, strangling her with a shoestring, and told me to help him. And I just shut down and sat on the bed and just gave up.
One of the things that I've studied is forensics on bodies, and I've done it for years, and I understand that. This girl was hit, and she lived for several days, so you're just going to work one day.
No, I'm not saying work one day. I'm just saying I came home from work and she was dead.
But how many days was she in the bedroom where she was injured?
4 days. My ex hit her when I was upstairs. I didn't touch her.
Tied up?
And she was tied up, yes, because I didn't want her to get out because of everything that happened. I was just trying to nurse her back to health. But my girl got mad again and just took it out on her. The whole thing was just have a threesome. That's all it was, and send her on her way. That's all it was. But it didn't end up that way.
What finally concluded this episode?
He went to empty the ashtray, and she was taking her last breath, and I got on my hands and knees and told her goodbye because I knew she was dying. And he came back inside and slapped me across the face.
After Jennifer died, Finnegan dismembered her body in the shower, kept her in a freezer, even cut off parts while aroused. Police found her remains hidden under a bed in 2020.
Before she's put in the freezer, could you walk us through again the process before putting her in the freezer the first time?
When we put her in the freezer, Sean was in front of her and I was behind her. And he forced her body to go inside of the freezer, and she made a noise, like snapping noise, and blood went on me, and it freaked me out.
For the record, we're going to be using just push pins with red markers on them to where when the doctor describes the first injury, she's going to go in order and then put a push pin where the location of the injury is and then describe it.
The number of wounds actually was too hard to count. There were multiple, and most of them appear to be what we call perimortem or postmortem.
All those injuries, all those wounds that you see marked on the mannequin, every single one actually happened. Some were inflicted before she died, others after. Jennifer Paxton was absolutely tortured. After Rebecca's gut-wrenching testimony, a Tennessee jury found Sean Finnegan guilty of first-degree murder, kidnapping, and corpse abuse, and sentenced him to death.
Jennifer did not get any mercy, and whatever punishment he gets is going to be a lot easier than what she got. I don't think we really realized that this is real. My hand went to my mouth, like it was terrible. That's probably what sticks with me the most. I just thought his eyes were so dead. There was nothing, like no remorse, no feeling, like just kind of a blank stare. It's the hardest thing I've done. The mental stuff that we had to go through, just all of it, I would say. We just hope that we were able to bring a little bit of peace to the family.
As I said, the jury's reached a verdict in this case. We, the jury, unanimously find the following listed statutory aggravating circumstances beyond a reasonable doubt. And they listed them specifically. 1, the murder was especially heinous, atrocious, or cruel, and they involved torture or serious physical abuse beyond that necessary to produce death. Number 3, the murder was knowingly committed, solicited, directed, or aided by the defendant, while the defendant had a substantial role in committing any rape and or kidnapping. And 4, the defendant knowingly mutilated the body of the victim after death. We, the jury, unanimously find the state's proven beyond a reasonable doubt. Therefore, we, the jury, unanimously find the punishment for the defendant, Sean Shannon Finnegan, shall be death. Upon the verdict, the jury find you, Sean Shannon Finnegan, to be guilty of murder in the first degree as charged in the indictment. Upon further verdict of fixing the punishment of death, it is therefore ordered that you shall be put to death by lethal injection in the mode prescribed by Tennessee law pursuant to the provisions of Tennessee Code annotated 40-23-114. You'll be transferred to the custody of the warden of the state penitentiary at Nashville, Tennessee, pending appellate review.
Some monsters don't hide in the dark. They invite you in.